We're going out west, and of course, some transfers are too. I'm Colin Kennedy. He's Brandon Marcello, national college football writer for us here at 24/7 Sports. And Brandon, when we talk about the transfer portal in the Pac-12, winners and losers, you're putting a series on this together. I'm interested. I think we know who the answer is here, but who definitely won the transfer portal in the Pac-12 to this point?
Listen, this isn't a scientific method at approach here with the net ratings and losses, because just the sheer volume of players leaving usually trumps those that are coming in, especially when we're only halfway through the portal. And USC is like number 6 in the Pac-12 in net rating gain or losses. But I would say they're by far the winner because you get the best player out there available in Caleb Williams. You also bring in OU receiver Mario Williams, and Lincoln Riley just has absolutely been on a tear on the recruiting trail anyway. But in building that staff with his OU connections, of course, bringing OU players into USC and those bright lights in LA, they've got the offense to not only compete in the Pac-12, but maybe win it just in his first year because they've got immediate upgrades at quarterback and they've got the type of pieces in place to be able to run his offense. So USC, number 6 in the Pac-12 according to net rating and gain and losses. But when you actually add everything together, USC upgraded at the exact spots they needed to going into this year. Arizona, a team you really got to watch. That roster was abysmal when Coach Fish took over. But they have been able to fix things and rectify things in the transfer portal over this last calendar year. This year, their best haul yet in the transfer portal. They're at plus 4.23. Upgrades everywhere, and not just upgrades, but significant upgrades. Washington, a little bit surprising to me, at plus 3.74. They still got some more bodies they need to add in there as well. But to be quite honest, in the Pac-12, I would consider here at the halfway point of this transfer portal cycle, there are a lot more losers than there are winners.
This list might be a little bit lengthy, but who are the losers so far in the Pac-12?
Well, look, Colorado has lost 22 players to the portal. That's number 1, the worst mark in the entire country, tied with Maryland. And then Washington State, which is actually high up on that list, has lost 21. So the Pac-12 has been bleeding a lot of players. Washington State, again, they need to add more players. Washington State's going to fall down this list when they start adding more players. I guarantee you that. But right now, there's not a team that really sticks out other than USC, to be quite honest. Oregon, that's kind of a negligible number right now. I know they're 11th, but they actually have added some good pieces there. It's just, how do you kind of grade whether or not Bo Nix is going to be an upgrade at quarterback for them, even though he's a veteran SEC starter? So we'll see. Arizona State, surprisingly, in plus territory right now, despite losing Jaden Daniels, the quarterback, and he might transfer within the own conference of the Pac-12. But Arizona State kind of actually staying afloat despite staff changes, all the NCAA concerns, and the concerns about Herm Edwards' future. But a lot of pieces there to fix as well.
Well, hopefully the Pac-12 can stop the bleeding. If you want to keep track of all this, be sure to check out Brandon Marcello on Twitter. He's going to keep this series rolling. And always check out 247sports.com for everything related to college football recruiting, and, of course, the transfer portal.